talk of the town. I know you're feeling it now. Come on and move to the sound.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of the Mount Airy Business Leadership Interview Series. I'm Donna Marie Needle, real estate agent with Northrop Realty, and I'm here today with Jamie and Lenny Sauro, owners of the Upper Deck Sports Bar and Grill, located at 237 South Main Street, Mount Airy, right in the heart of historic downtown. This fabulous husband and wife power team have created a go-to place for casual dining and entertainment, and they are very well known for their great customer service and extremely loyal customer base. I'm really excited to have Jamie and Lenny here with us today, so you can all learn more about why you should head downtown to the Upper Deck. Jamie and Lenny, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Hi, thanks for having us.
So we're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and tell us about how your business got started and what attracted you to the restaurant and bar industry.
That's pretty much all I've ever done. I started working in restaurants when I was 14 and did a lot of different things. And then I dragged him into it probably about 10 years ago.
Dragged him into it?
Yeah.
Dragged me into it, yes.
That's what he says.
I came from the car business, but when the car business wasn't my thing anymore, I started transferring over into the restaurant bar world, and then this lovely opportunity of the Upper Deck became available, and
here we are.
The stars aligned, and here we are.
Gotcha. Well, you know, selling and being like manager, customer service, dealing with people, you know, that can transfer to any industry, right?
Correct, absolutely.
So why did you guys, I know the Upper Deck was already owned previously, I guess, by somebody else, but were you looking for a downtown Mount Airy location, or did it just come available and just happened to be there?
I mean, this was a dream. This is something we really never, I don't think we ever thought it would actually come true, us owning a restaurant. And a friend of ours just happened to say, the Upper Deck's for sale. And I don't know, I looked out, I was like, I want it. I want it. And it just kind of happened like that. And thank God we had people that believed in us and helped us. And then it happened. It was just kind of amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really was.
Very
kind of know, yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Very fortunate, just very fortunate.
You know, you kind of know that it's meant to be when everything kind of goes along seamlessly, right? You think, wow, it really must be meant to be if the stars are aligning like that.
Absolutely.
So what is it like, or walk us through the dynamics of a husband-wife partnership in life and in business?
It's hard.
Tough. It's tough.
It's fun. I mean, it's you know, we try to kind of divide and conquer. You know, every day it's get up. Okay, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? I mean, we still, you know, have kids, and it's like, okay, sometimes I do kid duty, sometimes he has kid duty, and other times it's restaurant duty. And you know, restaurant we try to divide a little bit. You know, he's more in the back of the house, food, and I'm more front of the house, you know, on bar side. So divide and conquer, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know that, you know.
A lot of patience.
Yeah, that sounds like it's been working very well for you,
So far, so
especially
good.
with kids, you know,
Yeah.
because working on the weekends and the evenings with kids is probably pretty rough.
Hard. Yes, they are amazing. They have, yes, they definitely, you know, it's definitely been hard. It's been hard for them, and they've been just so great as well, you know, in supporting everything in our dream. And yeah.
I think
And the fun part is now they're becoming of age,
Yeah,
and our
they're
oldest is
adults
23. And so now they get to experience what we've kind of embraced over these years and understanding why we're doing what we do.
And our 18-year-old works there part-time, goes to college. So now it's on to kind of a different dynamic. We've owned it now 6 years, so they're older now, and it's different.
So it kind of comes full circle, you know, because then they appreciate it more, and they appreciate all the hard work. Yeah, at that age is when they start to really, I know, because I have kids kind of the same age as yours. They kind of get like this little epiphany, and it's like, oh my goodness, my parents have been working their butts off for all of these years, and they've done it for me. So that's an awesome.
And going through it, they care more about the business than they care about us. And they didn't really realize that, it's like you said, it's a full circle thing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they're thinking that business is going to be left to me someday, right?
Yeah, exactly. You keep telling them.
yeah, we tell them they're not getting into restaurant
No,
business.
that's exactly.
Go to college.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
go to college. Right. Do something else. I know. That's what
Yeah.
you tell them, but I bet you that's how they naturally kind of come back to it.
And they're both natural in the restaurant. So it's a thing.
Well, it's in the blood probably, right?
Right,
Little
yes.
bit.
Little bit. So, so the restaurant industry and small businesses in general have had a rough couple of years, as we know, with COVID. And then now we continue to see rising prices, gasoline increasing in price, which of course impacts you and your pricing and your food. How are you all handling that, and how do you stay motivated during these difficult times?
I think you have to. I mean, there's just no choice. You have to stay motivated. You have to figure out how, you're going to make it work. It is hard though, and especially being in, downtown, small town, and we have, a lot of regulars, and having to raise prices, it stinks. And it's, it's a personal thing. Like we feel personal, like, oh man, we can't do this, to our customers. But unfortunately, like you said, the cost it's going up. Went up already for everything, whether it's the bar side, drinks and things like that, or you're talking about the food. Yeah, it's been tough, but unfortunately, you have to do what you have to do in business, and sometimes you have to raise prices. And thank God we have amazing customers, and for the most part they understand. We don't want to do this. It's just something that if we want to continue to be there, that we have to do.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, it definitely does suck for sure. And what would you say, during COVID, like, how did you all hang on and make it through? Because a lot of our businesses did downtown, and I think that's awesome and amazing. So, and of course, the town did try to step up and do the best they could to support all the businesses. But how did you make it through?
Our customers and our staff.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. We have amazing customers and amazing staff that they made it happen. We were supported. I mean, we were closed, 72 days. And during that time, to carry out was amazing, and I mean, people would come in and tip amazing, for our staff to be there. And, I just, it's 100% what kept us. We were very, very lucky to be in downtown Mount Airy. 100%.
I mean, between the town assistants, the customer base, employees standing behind us, and not wanting to take the high road and wanting to still be a part of the upper deck, even though we were going through something so detrimental. It was an amazing time in such a bad situation. So.
Yeah, I think that we can look back on it and say maybe some good things actually came from it that we wouldn't have thought of at the time.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely made me realize how special this is.
Okay, so what has surprised you the most about owning your own business?
It was a lot harder than I expected. I've managed a lot of restaurants. I've done everything from a GM to a regional manager to where I had many under me. And, I thought I was ready. And I think that's what surprises me the most. It's a lot more difficult. There's a lot more to it. Taxes and insurances and licensing, and there's a lot that goes into, owning your own place.
You're wearing all the hats, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, every day. And for us, being a small business, that's even if somebody is sick during COVID, if somebody couldn't come to work, he was in the kitchen and I was bartending, or, you're paying the bills, you're the accountant, you're the, receivables and payables. And so, yeah, I think that was the biggest, I think, surprise for me was the, just the different things that you have to tackle every single day. I was expected to have to, fill in if somebody called out, but there was definitely a lot of other things that you just, don't think about.
Yeah. Well, you've handled it amazingly well. So kudos to you for that, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Everybody just talks, never hear a bad word about Upper Deck ever. It's always wonderful commentary and testimonials and people who are just, regular pieces of furniture there, right?
Yeah.
You go in and you're like,
They are thankful for them.
I won't
every
say
day.
any names, but you go in
I
and you're
won't
like, yep,
either.
there they are.
All
That's
right.
right. Exactly.
So what would you say that your clients or your customers love most about the Upper Deck?
Our wings, for sure.
The homey feel.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you can come into our place alone and know that you can walk in and you'll find somebody at a table that you know, or you can sit at the bar and know that you'll have good conversation. And that's what we look for in every bar that we go to all across the country whenever we travel. And we look for a place that reminds us of our own bar, because that's what makes us special is, you can just be yourself and everybody else there doesn't judge you, and it's just a good time.
Yeah. We always say, we have a saying, it's enter as strangers and leave as friends. And I think that happens like so much. And then they keep coming in, and then eventually they're sitting at the same table together, and it's just, that's I think what makes it awesome.
Yeah. Where everybody knows your name, right?
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Right. Yes, I love that show. I love the show. Watch it start to finish.
Who doesn't love that show, right?
All right.
Yeah,
Or
no
didn't
doubt.
love that show, right?
Exactly.
So, and last question, what would you like to see for Mount Airy and the downtown over the next 10 years?
I want our small town stuff back, our Main Street festivals, and that's what I want most. Yeah, the small town stuff to still be there. And that's kind of what makes us, I think, different. Always made us different is the stuff that we had downtown, that brought people downtown. It's not even just about bringing people downtown. It's about bringing people together. And I don't know,
Yeah.
I miss those.
Yeah.
Communication and something else, more communication if we're looking, more how to get the word out about things downtown as well when they do that.
Yeah. I think now that, I think COVID is in our rear view mirror. I'm knocking on wood here.
Right.
I'm hoping, right. I hope that we'll start to see everything come back. I think we have started to see things come back, but I think, full blast coming back for sure. And that hopefully will get you what you're looking for
That
sure.
Right,
would
yeah.
be awesome.
Okay,
In due
well,
time.
go ahead.
I said in due time.
Yes, in due time. So, well, Jamie and Lenny, this has been awesome. I appreciate you coming on, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's been great to learn more about the history of the Upper Deck and in your ownership time period. And thank you for being a strong leader for our downtown businesses.
Thank you.
Did you want to take this opportunity to let the audience know about how to reach you, any kind of specials that you have going on, or any kind of any additional information about your business?
Doing out. She's asking for the out.
Yeah.
We weren't ready for that. No, I think, instead of that, I mean, if anybody needs to get in touch with us, the best way is through our email, thedeckmountairy@gmail.com. But for other than that, I think just
Specials
thank
and
you.
everything. We try to keep our website as up to date as possible. It's a little under construction at the moment, but that's where we typically try to post all of our specials, or if we have events coming up on the weekend. And obviously Facebook is another
Big one.
great way of us. We post daily, and we try to, let everybody know what our daily specials are, and if there's any cool things happening at the restaurant that may entice you to come other than just your regular reasons. So
Yes.
Awesome. All right, then. Thank you again, Jamie
Thank
and
you.
Lenny. And many thanks to our listeners for once again tuning in to another great interview in our business leadership series. If you have a business in town or you're a local leader and would like to be featured here, reach out to me today. Once again, I'm Donna Marie Needle, real estate agent with Northrop Realty. You can reach me directly at 301-466-3086 or Donna Marie Needle at northroprealty.com. And remember, if you need to buy or sell, contact me today because houses are selling like hotcakes. See you next time.
I'm the talk of the town. I know you're feeling it now.